Premium leather, delicate leather, thick leather, rhino hide, beast hide, and more. SOULMASK has way too many of them. Whether you're looking for a specific leather type, craft new gear, or repair your existing equipment, I'll show you a few of the best places and methods to get them quickly and easily. I recommend watching this video until the end, as you might otherwise miss some important tips that can make the game much easier, especially for beginners. Oh, and if you're looking for a specific type of leather, feel free to use the chapters below. Now let's start with some easy farm. Premium beast hide. The first location I'd recommend is next to South River Valley. You'll find a light look here, not too hard as it's only level 30. It's also advisable to take 3 other tribesmen along just in case something goes wrong. So be careful if you're roughly at this level and approach him with caution. As reward you should get a nice amount of premium beast hide, which should be enough for the first base. For the second location, I picked up a pack of jackals, which are located a bit more to the west from the location we visited before, right above Rockhenge Desert. This fight will likely be somewhat more difficult than the previous one, but it should be still doable, unlike what awaits us at the third location. Next we head to the Syrian coast to the far east. This weak enemies shouldn't be really dangerous and really easy to kill, but that doesn't apply to the heat and surrounding. Stay away from the camps if underleveled and bring some minty if necessary to neglect the heat. For more advanced players, I've included this spot in Starfall Fields, where you'll have to face 2 lions. You should really avoid this area unless you know what you're doing and are properly geared. Lions usually attack in pairs and they can even take down some of your strongest tribesmen if they aren't properly equipped. You will still get a nice amount of premium beast as well as premium carcass chunk. Let's move on to the best location of premium hide. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the best place for premium animal hides. To acquire it, you'll need to plan ahead, or rather, try not to get hit while you escape. First, you must draw the pack's attention and run down the cliff. Once your tribesmen teleport nearby, it's time to launch your attacks. Use a whip or hammer to make a massive AoE attacks and slay them as soon as possible. Just be careful not to get alone and be surrounded. As an added bonus, you'll also gain plenty of awareness strength experience and a good number of premium carcass chunks. And if you kill the nearby level 60 elite hyena, you may also get some delicate leather as well. Normally, I wouldn't need to explain to anyone where to find crocodiles in this game, but this is my favorite spot for Aligator Skin, so I wanted to share this location with you. Just make sure your damage output is high enough and that your gear can withstand the damage. The rewards are clear: Aligator Skin and Alligator Carcass Chunk. An excellent spot for farming rhino hides and carcass parts is on a shore in Dark River Valley. It's also important to note that you'll likely need heat protection here and you should stay away from the water. If you're not quite ready to face this danger, don't worry. There are other rhino locations where the rhinos are more spread out and a bit harder to find, which brings us to the next farming spot. The second rhino farming spot is located around flooded lands in the northern part of the map. Here you'll find multiple low-level rhinos scattered throughout a small jungle, making it easy to pull and kill them one by one with very little effort. If you're well geared, you can also gather several of them at once and clear them quickly for a huge amount of rhino hide. If you farm all places together, expect a solid income of premium leather. If you're looking for delicate leather, you'll want to head into the desert. I highly recommend preparing beforehand, as you will encounter some very tough elites in this area. The first and probably easiest target is the Elite Wasteland Wolf, which is usually at least level 45. Make sure to buff up drink some mint tea to help deal with the heat and bring at least one strong warrior capable of tanking the incoming damage. Keep in mind that if you're still low level and geared in bronze or below, you're likely going to struggle here. The second good place for delicate leather will be the Allied Lion nearby. Definitely a tougher fight than the previous one. This fight requires considerable skill, speed and precision, in quickly or even faster. When the lion rides up red, it's ready for a devastating leap. It is best to dodge twice to avoid taking damage. Another good method is to keep your distance from the target and shoot with a bow while your tribesmen fight in close combat. Anyways, prepare for an exhausting and longer fight here. The last and third place for delicate leather is on a cliff with few baboons. Another elite to fight, but in my opinion the easiest of all three. If you're for the first time here, make sure you get close, otherwise the monkeys will shoot at you from a distance, which will cause more damage than taking the blows. It's not the best income of delicate leather tough, but good for a start. It's worth mentioning that if you move between the tiger and the baboon, you can farm continuously, as the baboon will respawn during your return. But as long as you have a tank and other tribesmen around you, there is nothing to worry about, right? The toughest of all battles lies ahead. Even with the best tanks and your strongest tribesmen, unpredictable things can happen here. Elephants have the ability to trample their opponents, go to a rampage, and once they start rolling, there's no end in sight. Try to stay out of its AoE and at the same time dodge his tramples. Using bows is highly advisable here, perhaps even flying, but it's no guarantee of victory. Unfortunately, this is also the only place I can offer you to gain premium thick hide leather. Elephants will also drop a lot of premium thick hide carcass, and if you found a better spot, please share it in the comments below. Now tell me guys, as a feedback, which of those places you prefer it most? Did I miss something important? Drop it also in the comments below. As most of you already know, it's also possible to craft huge amount of hide and leather directly from carcass. To do this, you'll need a butchering table, which is unlocked early on at awareness strength level 4. You've probably heard me mention carcasses quite a few times throughout this video, and there is a good reason for that. While you can farm leather directly, most of it actually comes from processing carcasses into additional resources. And this is probably the fastest way to get huge amounts with minimal effort. The choice is yours, of course, but when it comes to delicate hide, crafting is by far the more easy option. And with that being said, we've reached also the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video and haven't hit the like button yet, I'd really appreciate if you did it. It means the world to me, and if you like to see more survival game guides, quality content, in-depth tutorials, smash the subscribe button and stay up to date. See you in the next one. Have a nice day and cheers!